Hello everyone and welcome back to Beyond Words channel. How are you today? Today I am here with Jessica, and today we are going to talk about the saying, where there is a will, there is a way.
Hello everyone. I'm very happy to be here today. Let's start our conversation.
Jessica, how are you doing today?
I am doing great today, Daniel. Thank you. This topic makes me feel very motivated already.
Me too. Just saying those words gives me energy.
Yes, where there is a will, there is a way. It is such a powerful sentence.
It is, and it's only 8 words. But those 8 words carry so much meaning.
Yes, simple words, but a very big idea inside them.
Before we start, let me ask you a warm-up question, Jessica.
Of course, I love warm-up questions.
Have you ever wanted something so much that you found a way to get it no matter what?
Oh yes, absolutely. More than once in my life.
That is exactly what we are going to talk about today.
I cannot wait. Let's begin.
Let's go, everyone. Okay, Jessica, let's start from the very beginning. What does this saying mean to you?
To me, it means that if you really want something, you will always find a way to make it happen.
Yes, the will in this saying means a strong desire, a strong determination.
Right. It's not just wanting something a little, it's wanting it deeply and completely.
Like a fire inside you that does not go out.
Yes, exactly. A fire that keeps burning even when things get difficult.
And when you have that fire, you find solutions, you find paths, you find ways.
Yes, you do not give up when the first door is closed.
You look for another door or a window, or you make your own door.
I love that. You make your own door.
Yes, that is the spirit of this saying completely.
So the saying is really about attitude, not just ability.
That's a very important point. It's about your mindset.
Yes, two people with the same ability can have very different results.
Because one has the will and the other does not.
The one with the will keeps trying. The one without it stops early.
And that's the difference between achieving your goal and not.
Yes, ability gets you started, but will keeps you going.
That is so well said, Jessica.
Thank you. I really believe that.
Can you share a personal story about this? A time when your will helped you find a way?
Yes, I have a good story. When I decided to learn English seriously.
Oh, tell us everything.
When I started learning English, I had very little money. I couldn't afford a language school.
That sounds like a difficult situation.
It was, but I really wanted to learn. I wanted it so much.
So, what did you do?
I started watching YouTube videos every day for free.
Oh, like this channel.
Yes, exactly like this channel. I also listened to English podcasts while I was walking.
So you used every free resource you could find.
Yes, I borrowed English books from the library. I found free online communities.
You turned a problem into a creative solution.
Yes, because I wanted it so badly, I became very creative about finding ways.
And it worked. Look at you now.
Yes, it worked. Not quickly, not easily, but it worked.
That's the perfect example of where there is a will, there is a way.
Yes. If I had waited until I had money for classes, maybe I would still be waiting now.
That is such a powerful thought. Waiting for perfect conditions means waiting forever.
Exactly. The conditions are never perfect. You start anyway. What about you, Daniel? Do you have a story about this?
Yes, my story is about getting my first job.
Oh, I would love to hear this.
When I finished university, I applied for many jobs. I got rejected many times.
Oh no, how did that feel?
Very discouraging at first. Every rejection felt like a door closing in my face.
I can imagine. That must have been really hard.
It was, but after each rejection, I asked myself one question.
What question?
I asked, what can I do better next time?
Oh, so you turned each rejection into a lesson.
Yes, each rejection taught me something. I improved my resume. I practiced my interviews.
You kept going. You did not stop.
I couldn't stop because I wanted that opportunity so much.
That's the will, that desire that keeps you pushing forward.
Yes, and after many tries, I finally got the job.
Wow, that must have felt amazing.
It felt incredible because I knew how hard I had worked for it.
Things we work hard for feel much sweeter than things that come easy.
Yes, 100%. I valued that job so much more because of the struggle.
The struggle is part of the reward.
That's exactly right. The struggle builds character and makes the success meaningful.
I agree with that deeply.
Jessica, do you think everyone has the will to succeed, or is it something only some people have?
I think everyone has the capacity for it.
But not everyone activates it.
Right. The will is there, but it needs to be awakened by the right desire.
So how do you awaken it?
I think it comes from finding something you truly care about.
Something that matters to you deeply, not something others tell you to want.
Yes, it has to be your own dream, your own goal, your own reason.
Because if someone else wants it more than you do, you'll quit when it gets hard.
Exactly. You need your own why, your own reason to keep going.
That's such important advice. Know your why.
Yes, your why is your fuel. When you're tired and discouraged, your why keeps you moving.
And there will always be hard moments. Nothing great comes without difficulty.
Nothing. Every person who achieved something big had hard moments along the way.
Yes, we often see the success, but we don't see all the hard work behind it.
We see the results, not the process.
And the process is where the will is tested.
Yes, anyone can start something. The will is what keeps you going when it's hard.
Very true. Starting is easy. Continuing is the real challenge.
And finishing is even harder, but so rewarding.
Jessica, what do you say to someone who has a dream but feels like the obstacles are too big?
I say, look at the obstacles one at a time, not all at once.
Yes, if you look at everything at once, it feels impossible.
But if you take just one step, then one more, it becomes possible.
Break the big goal into small pieces.
Yes, very small pieces, small enough that you can do today.
Because today is the only day you can actually do anything.
Exactly. You cannot act in the past. You cannot act in the future.
You can only act right now, today.
So focus on the one small thing you can do today and do it.
And tomorrow, do the next small thing.
Yes, small steps every day. That's how big goals are reached.
It's not one giant leap. It's many small steps.
Many small steps forward, even slow ones, will always get you further than standing still.
That's so true. Slow progress is still progress.
Yes, never compare your pace to someone else's pace.
Everyone's path is different. Everyone's timeline is different.
The only person you should compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday.
Are you a little better today than yesterday? Then you're moving in the right direction.
Yes, that's the right way to measure progress.
I love that mindset. Small improvements every day.
They add up to big changes over time. Always.
Okay, let's also talk about what happens when things go wrong, because they will.
Yes, this is very important. Things will go wrong. That is not a question of if, it's a question of when.
So, how do you keep your will strong when you face failure or setbacks?
I remind myself that a setback is not the end. It's just a detour.
Oh, a detour. I love that word. A detour is a different path to the same destination.
Yes, it takes you a different way, maybe a longer way, but you can still get there.
So, a failure is just a detour on the road to success.
Exactly. It's not a dead end. It's a turn in the road.
That changes everything about how you see failure.
Yes, failure is feedback. It tells you what didn't work, so you can try something different.
Every failure teaches you something.
Yes, and the most successful people in the world failed many times before they succeeded.
They just never let the failure be the final word.
Never. They kept going because the will was stronger than the failure.
Where there is a will, there is a way, even through failure.
Especially through failure. That's where the will is most powerful.
Okay, everyone, let's pause and look at some English from today's conversation.
Yes, we used some very strong and useful words today.
The first thing I want to look at is the saying itself. Where there is a will, there is a way.
This is called a proverb. Proverb.
A proverb is a short, well-known sentence that gives wise advice or a life truth.
English has many proverbs, and this is one of the most famous.
Where there is a will, there is a way. It means if you're determined, you will find a solution.
The word will here is a noun, W-I-L-L. It means a strong desire and determination.
Be careful. Will is also a modal verb, like I will go tomorrow.
Yes, but in this proverb, will is a noun, not a verb.
Noun example, she has a strong will. She never gives up.
Verb example, I will try my best today.
Two different uses, same spelling,
different meaning.
That's very common in English. One word with more than one meaning.
Now let's look at the word determination. D-E-T-E-R-M-I-N-A-T-I-O-N.
Determination means the quality of continuing to try even when things are difficult.
It's a noun, and the adjective is determined.
Verb example, her determination helped her reach her dream.
Adjective example, he was very determined to finish the race.
Determined describes a person who does not give up easily.
Example, she is a very determined student. She studies every day.
Now let's look at the word obstacle. O-B-S-T-A-C-L-E.
An obstacle is something that makes it hard to move forward, a problem or a difficulty.
Example, there were many obstacles on her path, but she kept going.
Another example, don't let small obstacles stop you from reaching big goals.
And every obstacle is a chance to learn and grow.
Great word. Very useful for talking about challenges in life.
Now let's look at a grammar point. Today we used modal verbs a lot.
Yes, modal verbs are helper verbs. They change the meaning of the main verb.
Common modal verbs are can, could, will, would, should, must, may, might.
Today we used can and will very often.
Can talks about ability. Will talks about the future or strong intention.
Example with can, you can find a way if you try hard enough.
Example with will, if you keep going, you will reach your goal.
And should talks about advice or recommendation.
Example, you should never give up on your dreams.
Modal verbs are always followed by the base form of the verb. No S, no ED.
Right, not she cans do it, just she can do it.
Not he wills try, just he will try.
The base form stays the same for all subjects. I, you, he, she, they.
I can do it, she can do it, they can do it.
He will succeed, we will succeed, you will succeed.
Good. Very important grammar point. Modal verbs plus base form.
Now let's look at one pronunciation tip from today.
Yes, the word determination. How do we say it?
Determination. 5 syllables. The stress is on the 4th syllable, na.
Determination. Say it slowly first.
Determination.
And faster. Determination.
And the adjective determined. Determined. The stress moves to the 2nd syllable.
Determined. Determined.
Notice how the stress changes between the noun and the adjective.
This happens often in English. The stress shifts when the word form changes.
So always listen carefully to where the stress falls in each word.
Yes, stress is very important for clear and natural pronunciation.
Practice both words, determination, determined, until they feel natural.
Okay, everyone, we have a question for all of you now.
Yes, a very important one.
Think about something you want very much right now. A dream, a goal, a wish.
Something that feels a little scary, but also very exciting.
Do you have the will to go after it? What is your first small step?
Please write your dream and your first step in the comments below.
We read every single comment, and your answers give us so much inspiration.
Yes, your stories motivate us just as much as we hope to motivate you.
And if you are enjoying today's episode, please give this video a like.
And subscribe to the Beyond Words channel so you never miss a new episode.
We are here every week with new conversations, new vocabulary, and new inspiration.
Okay, let's finish with a few last important thoughts.
Yes, I want to leave everyone with something meaningful today.
Me too. This topic deserves a strong ending.
Jessica, what is the most important thing you want people to remember from today?
I want people to remember that the will comes first. The way comes after.
Say that again. That is so good.
The will comes first. The way comes after.
You do not need to know how before you start.
No, you just need to decide that you want it, truly and deeply want it.
And then the how will appear step by step.
Yes, as you move forward, the path becomes clearer.
You cannot see the whole staircase from the bottom.
But you only need to see the first step.
Take the first step, then you will see the second.
And so on, all the way to the top.
That is such a beautiful and simple truth.
Simple truths are always the most powerful ones.
I agree. Okay, one last question for everyone before we end.
Yes, go ahead.
Is there something in your life right now that you gave up on? Something you stopped believing was possible?
We want you to think about it again today, with fresh eyes.
Because where there's a will, there's a way. Always.
Write it in the comments, and let's believe together that it is still possible.
Because it is. We believe that with our whole hearts.
And we believe in every single person watching this today.
Okay, everyone. We have reached the end of today's episode.
This was such an energizing and inspiring conversation, Daniel.
It really was. I feel so motivated right now.
Me too. I want to go work on my goals immediately after this.
That's always the best sign. Let's do a quick review of what we talked about today.
Yes, we talked about the proverb, where there's a will, there's a way.
We talked about what will means, a strong desire and determination.
We shared personal stories, learning English with no money and getting a job after many rejections.
We talked about finding your why, your personal reason to keep going.
We talked about seeing failure as a detour, not a dead end.
And we talked about taking small steps every day toward your big goal.
In the learning section, we looked at the word proverb and the saying itself.
We learned the words determination and obstacle.
We learned about modal verbs, can, will, and should, always followed by the base verb form.
And we practiced the pronunciation of determination. De-ter-mi-na-tion.
So much valuable learning in one episode. Well done, everyone, for listening until the end.
Listening until the end is already proof that you have the will.
Yes, and where there's a will, there's a way.
Keep that with you today and every day.
You have everything you need inside you already. Just believe it and start.
Today was a lot of fun. Thank you, Jessica, for this wonderful conversation.
I enjoyed our conversation today so much, Daniel.
Thank you, everyone, for listening. Go after your dreams today.
See you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.